Tuesday Night Live. Welcome to the show, and it's Star Wars Day. Yes, we have got loads coming up on the show. We've got Nash House News, Aunt Sally, all the regulars. But I know what you're probably thinking already. Where is Lisa? Lisa Do, where are you? Lisa, where are you? Where are you tonight?
Hello, Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm all the way on the 10th floor, and I'm with
And what's
Diego.
happening on the 10th floor, Lisa?
Hello.
I fancied a day out, so here I am with Diego. It's great.
Hey, Diego.
Hi.
And what are you going to do for us then on the show, Diego, during the show?
I mean, I think that you have prepared for me like this mystery pack that has a few ingredients, and I will have to check them and make some eatable food. Hopefully something really good, right?
Okay,
So yeah.
So
you're
Steve,
basically making my
has no
tea.
idea what's in this bag, so I'm going to reveal it to him.
Yeah, show us what.
Show you? Okay, Diego, here we
Let's
go. So we have smoked salmon, some chicken.
Some chicken.
Only just come out of the fridge. Mushrooms. Let's get this all out.
Without some breadcrumbs. Some chopped tomato, some serrano ham, nice. Good one. Some Italian cheese here. This asparagus, quite, let's
Sour
see.
cream.
Oh wow,
A
a
mixed
lot
bag.
of potatoes here. Nice.
Well,
Okay.
So you are basically making my tea tonight then, Diego.
Diego's making
Yeah,
us
I
dinner.
think so, nice.
Okay, so you got about 40 minutes to make me dinner. If I can just ask something, don't give me food poisoning. I've had enough food poisoning recently.
That is the goal for today. Yeah.
But that's another story.
I'm
We
gonna
won't go
start
into.
chopping because the time is ticking.
Time is ticking, he's already on it. So this is our
Cool.
own collective MasterChef right here, live in the 10th floor kitchen.
So Lisa, there is a reason behind this. Do you want to explain it?
Yeah, me and Steve started to learn to cook, so we wanted to spread the love. We've not been doing too well though, so we needed to get some help from people. So with Diego, we know he's an amazing cook, so he's going to be teaching me how to cook today and feeding us, which is cool.
That's cool. And yeah,
But I think that she will come here and she will also help me chopping like some stuff. That's a promise. Yeah.
there is a story behind how we got all the ingredients. Basically, I got a Hello Fresh order, and they duplicated my order. And basically, I kept getting box after box every day. It was like Mickey Mouse in Fantasia, but instead of the broomsticks multiply, I was getting Hello Fresh boxes arriving. I was like, that's got so much food. I didn't know what to do with it. So we found an outlet. So how are you feeling then, Diego? Are you confident with this?
Yeah. I think that I can make something good with it. I mean, it is kind
I
of.
hope so. It's my tea.
I think that you put like all the leftovers from your last weeks together and you send them here. But
It's
I
better
think
than
that-
leftovers, Diego. Don't sell it short. Don't sell it short. So we are going to keep checking in on you guys throughout the duration of the show. Okay, and if anyone else wants to get involved in a cookery challenge, we want to do this every month. So I know it's like pulling teeth trying to get people involved in this show, but hopefully if we can show you a feast in about 35 minutes time, you'll all want to take part. I know we've got a contestant lined up. Wow, look at those ingredients. I know we've got a contestant lined up already for next month. So, but first, as always, let's go over to Sahar to find out what has been happening in Nash House News during April.
It's been a busy April at the collective. Newly appointed ambassador Gerard organized Earth Day, which went down really well. Old Oak started planting its own herb garden and people got seashells to put in their laundry. There were picnics in the park happening last month, with the events team organizing numerous games and food for the members to enjoy together and get to know each other a bit more.
It's really good. It's a good picnic.
Our second collective blind date TV show took place with Alex and Isabella winning the star prize of Dinner on the House, courtesy of the collective bar and kitchen. Will they find love? Their romantic dinner is still to take place.
I had a lot of fun at the dating show. It was really cool to meet all the other participants. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to my date, especially the free meal.
And last Saturday, on the 1st of May, the collective Old Oak turned 5. Celebrations took place in the lobby where much Prosecco and smashed chocolate was consumed. Happy birthday, the collective. I raise a glass to you. And as always, our Gary Cam was out and about. This is what it filmed this month. And just for you, a last-minute exclusive about our new neighbours.
Well, the company's going to be Weights and Shakes. I'm James. Diana.
My name is Diana.
And Sandra.
Sandra. And we're starting on 22nd, so not too long now. Wanted to do a launch party when everyone could actually come inside, so it made a bit more sense that way. But yeah, no, looking forward to it. It's finally getting there now.
Exciting. Very exciting.
It's going to be healthy food mainly. There will be a couple of things on the menu, mainly for me that aren't healthy. Paninis and whatnot, but as a whole, healthy juices, protein shakes, any sort of gym-related foods. And
Coffee, of course.
But this is a bit of a new venture for all of us, to be honest.
Yeah, for all of us.
But we just saw the opportunity and thought it'd be good to try something different.
Why not?
Back to the studio. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Sahar. So happy birthday, Old Oak. We're going to be looking more at that further on in the show. And welcome to our new neighbours. I can't wait to get some of their fresh juices. That'll be cool. Just to follow on to about the blind date show, our next show is planned for June. And it's going to be, let's ask Brandon is here. Brandon, is it going to be an LGBTQ special?
It is.
It is. Well done. So yeah, so we're going to be advertising that soon, sending out a type form. So that's coming up in June. Yeah, and it's been another trying month with things returning to normal slowly. But life can be trying, throwing problems our way. But as ever, we've got our Old Oak Aunt Sally on hand to help us out, help us through these turbulent times. Let's see what dilemmas Sally's been solving this month. Over to you, Sally.
Aunt Sally, my roommate, is driving me mad. They keep playing Kylie Minogue songs on repeat continuously, and I'm literally spinning around with insanity. I can't get them out of my head. See, I now know all the lyrics. What can I do? Please help.
Well, unwilling Kylie singer, I think you've got two choices here. Either you can go on the karaoke circuit and get yourself really popular, being a Kylie Minogue singer-like, or you can get yourself a good pair of headphones. Either way, I hope that your head stops spinning around very soon.
Dear Aunt Sally, it's great that lockdown is finally easing and that life is returning to normal. But I'm still scared. There's loads of parties that are starting to take place around me, but I'm apprehensive to attend. What if I catch the virus and die? I don't know what to do. Please help.
I really do sympathise. It's difficult at the moment with the media giving us mixed messages, but I would say don't be afraid. We're nearly at the end of the pandemic. All you need to do is carry on being careful for a little bit longer. Just carry on washing your hands, making space, keeping out in the fresh air as much as you can. And don't take too much notice of the media. They've got their own agenda in all this. So try not to be afraid. The figures are going down and there's no reason why, even if you get the virus, that you should be seriously ill. And carry on doing the tests twice a week because you'll find that quite reassuring as well. So good luck and don't worry too much.
Sally, I'm really looking forward to the summer and getting some rays, but I've got a problem. During the lockdown, it seems I've been drinking and eating too much, and I've put on weight. I don't want to look like Mr. Blobby when I'm sunbathing. What can I do?
Well, I'm not the best person to advise Mr. or Miss Blobby. Believe me, I like cream cakes and things like that far too much. But I think you've got to get yourself some willpower get yourself into the gym, which is open now, and start getting on that treadmill and lifting those weights. And if you keep up with the good work and cutting down on those calories, you'll soon be lovely and slim, and everybody will be envying that wonderful beach body. Good luck.
Wow, so that was Aunt Sally there, dealing with all of life's turmoil and problems there. Thank you, Sally. So yes, as we mentioned, Old Oak celebrated 5 years last Saturday. We asked some of you what it means to you to be living at Old Oak. This is what you said.
For me, the best thing is the social aspect. It's all the other people. You know, I've made so many friends here. Many people I've kept in touch with since I left, and it's just nice that people look out for each other. I think, especially over the past year, with everything that's been going on, it's just been nice to know that if you are self-isolating, people will buy you food. They'll look out for you. Yeah, it's just a really nice vibe in the building at the moment.
Yeah, I like the community living here, like meeting different people, the convenience of getting into London and different parts of London. Yeah, the community really, that's the main part, and get to meet different really wonderful people of the collective.
It's convenient, right? Because at the end, if you want to hang out with people, you just come to the lobby or check if there is someone around, and there is always someone around that you can hang out with. And yeah, basically that is really nice.
I love living in the collective because you can just do what you want to do. Everything's there for you depending on your personality and what you like to do best. So if you want to come home and party, there's always people that want to have a drink or have a good time. Or if you want to come home and just chill out in your own room, you can do that too. So you can be a main character in the movie or you can be an extra in the movie. Choice is yours.
How's it going, people? Let me tell you something about life.
So what I love about living here is the community, despite being in a time when you cannot really socialize just being around like-minded people. I'm entrepreneurial as well, so being around inspiring people who are dedicated is just a very, very good place to be in. And as you can hear, there is some good vibes as well, and you can just chat with whomever you want to, or just go into your own place and just mind your own business. So I'm really enjoying being in the collective, and hopefully I will stay as long as I wish. No, don't start it.
Yep.
I love this.
I think in this situation that's happening around the world, in a collective, this situation doesn't happen in here. There is no lockdown in here, everybody is enjoying their time, everyone is socializing. In here you don't feel alone, and in here you can learn and meet new people and new things. It's very positive in here. It's positive vibes, and that's why I like it in here, because there's so many people and you can do meet so many different professions, and you can use it for yourself as well, and they can use as well for something. It's an exchange of knowledges as well. It's very, very good in that kind of way.
I need to think about it first, hold on.
I love the social aspect. I love the way how you can, if you don't want to socialise and just lock yourself away in your room, you can do that. And I think the people and the community spirit here is fantastic.
Well, there's a community for one, which is always great. Everyone is brilliant, but also I find it fascinating the types and different types of people here that you can learn about life, about business, about everything, and meeting people that I would never come across in day-to-day life due to jobs or backgrounds, and that's what makes it really interesting being here.
I lived in London for 10 years, and I can say that I found good people, I found happiness, and I found a place that is not like any other, that is not London. This isn't London. We're on the beach here. We're on the beach. Hey. Aquí estamos. There we go. What can we say, man? What can we say? Let's go.
That interview is evidence it's good to interview people when they're drunk. No, this is such a good place to live, isn't it? The best description I've heard is that this place is like a cruise ship. Our rooms are tiny. We're just meant to sleep and store our stuff there. But yeah, the aim is to get out and interact and live in the building, which if you do that, I think this place becomes amazing, as that video shows. Let's check in now to see what's happening with my dinner and Diego. Are you there, Diego and Lisa? How's it going?
We are doing great. We are starting chopping everything.
Have you defrosted the chicken yet?
A few things here boiling.
Oh, we got something boiling. We got something boiling.
We're starting already. I mean, this is already happening. And here, if you check here, the asparagus,
wow,
they are also cooking.
This man knows what he's doing.
The machinery is already going, yeah?
Yeah, that's cool. So is Lisa helping you?
Yeah, of course I am.
What are you doing? Are you grating the
Putting
cheese?
a drink on the go. And
onions.
it's going really well. Oh, yeah, I chopped some onions up.
Oh, well done.
I'm so impressed by this guy. He's just so slick. It's just going on. You've missed it all. You've missed the magic.
I'm just sat here on my.
I have to put you in the spot. I have to put you in the spot.
Yeah.
You said yesterday that I was not gonna be in the TV show on that small video that we did in the terrace, and I am there.
We've just seen it.
I didn't approve.
No one approves. As soon as you sign your contract here, you've signed the agreement. So we've got people who are commenting on the Facebook and YouTube feed. We're getting the YouTube comments through as always. But if you're commenting on Facebook, if you could put your name next to your comments, let me know who you are. So somebody's saying it's taken you 6 months to fix your bike. So many excuses. That's anonymous, luckily.
Or I will take it to fix.
You know who that is, do you? So.
It's recorded now.
So, Lisa, serious stuff now. An update on the noise situation that we did last month. What can you tell us about?
It's still going on. So we heard, you spoke, we heard, and we've gathered some letter templates together. So Steve has created a really amazing letter, actually. We've reached out to our local MP, and so we've got this template actually available for you to download, and we're trying to get as many of us together to collectively, put a petition together and send letters in order to stop this noise. So, I think there's not much we can do about the HS2 noise because they actually are operating within the regulated hours. But then the crazy recycle plant, that one, it starts at like 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. and it goes through the night and stuff, and it works on Saturdays, which apparently it's not meant to. So yeah, that's what we're going to petition against and appeal against. So as many of you that can comment as possible and get involved, the better.
Yeah, and we're going to post after the show, unless Brandon is able to do it now. We'll post the template in the Facebook group underneath where this is broadcasting now. If you could all use that, maybe slightly change it. It's got a link to YouTube video, so the people we send it to, and it's the MP, isn't it? It's our local MP that we're sending it to. I've sent one already and got an auto respond. Yeah, so if you could maybe like slightly tweak the template text and then send an email to our local MP yourself. If we can get like 500 people or near that doing this, then surely she's got to take notice. And I was just thinking, Lisa, shall we try and get for next month's show, like we do a kind of Roger Cook report for anyone that's that old and remembers that, and we try and get an exclusive interview with the recycling plant as they're disrupting our noise. Should we go for that? Let's be proper investigative journalists if we can get up on time. That could be the issue here. So, but are you up for that, Lisa? Yeah, you're not going. I'll film you. I'll film it. Right. Okay. And as you mentioned, we've got the this is something for our audience, all 2 of them that are tuning in. We've got a special offer with the HelloFresh. If you want to put your say yes please next to your name in the Facebook comments and YouTube comments below, we've got some 20. You can get a free box from HelloFresh if you put if we can send you that link to do that, or you can get a £20 off your first order with them. So yeah, the first people that type free box and put their name, we'll contact you to arrange for you to get a free box, and then everyone else you get £20 off. So how we can all join in the fun of this.
Just so it's not just only about HelloFresh, because we're not getting any money for promoting them. We also, our amazing ambassador Gerard, he's organised for us to have the organic boxes, of the veggies and the salad and stuff. or bags. And yeah, like, so maybe we could like move the challenge as well to doing vegetarian foods and meals, whatever. You know, so the main incentive with this is to motivate us to cook and be healthy and be healthier. So not just HelloFresh, although it would be nice to get more discounts from them, but we've also in talks with the Mindful Chef and different people. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. Harriet has already said she wants a free box. Thank you for that, Harriet. Sarah, I don't know what you mean. Maybe he just doesn't want to go with you. What? Explain what you mean by that. Yes, so we'll carry on now. We're going to keep an eye on Diego and see what he's doing with my dinner. So yeah, in line with Old Oak's 5th birthday celebrations, we're celebrating the fact that we are living in such an amazing place. There's so many interesting personalities living here under this one roof. So starting on this show tonight, every month now going forward, we want to profile and interview some of the people living here. This weekend, Gary Seven, our Mr. Cameraman, very keen. Thank you, Gary. He caught up with Nick, Lisa, and Marlon, and they shared a bit more than we may actually know about them with us. So this is what they said. Take it away.
My name is Nick. I'm 7 years old. I was born in West London in Queen Charlotte's Hospital in Fulham.
My name is Linda and I moved to the UK to London 8 years ago as a young professional working in the healthcare industry.
Jamaican, born and raised, moved to London 4 years ago. Studied in New York, studied in LA.
As a child, my family had a shop right opposite Chelsea football ground, so I grew up in Fulham and worked in my family shop from a very young age, and I'm a die-hard Chelsea fan.
And my life took me onto different journeys, from traveling to different countries and also to change fields. So I'm so happy to be in the collective for a few months now, to also engage with people coming from different backgrounds, because I'm also interested in learning about other people's lifestyles.
Family man, Christian, actor, cultural practitioner.
I have 2 children that both live abroad. My son is 14 who lives in Dubai, and my daughter is 3 who lives in Southern Ireland. I've been on a personal achievement mission, like I'm trying to reverse my diabetes type 2 and lose around 15 kilos.
By origin I'm Hungarian. I used to live in France a lot, so I consider myself more like a European citizen, wandering in the world and trying to help as many people as possible.
Driven, conscious, and I've been told charismatic.
So I would say I'm creative, I'm curious, and I'm a caring personality.
I'd say loyal, charismatic, and funny, I guess. Yeah.
I come from a musical background. My family are musicians, and my son has followed in my footsteps. He produces his own music. So I've never been a big sort of music superstar, but I do have just bought myself some new mixers, and I'm now just mastering songs, etc. in my room.
That I'm open-minded and very curious in general to learn about anyone's endeavors, what they are up to in their lives, and if there is any way I can support them through various modalities and creativity I work with. It's just something I'm very keen to learn and bring a bit more love, peace and harmony to the world.
I'm not really sure, because everyone in the building, pretty much what they see is what they get. I like having a good time, basically, and living in this building, living in the collective, you know, it can ensure that you will have a good time. So, yeah.
I want to move with my son to Dubai, and I have a 4-year plan. So before I reach a certain age in my life, I want to go out there and live with him and work out there and work and collaborate in music with him out there.
So actually I have a big vision for myself, because I worked in the healthcare industry as a consultant. as a data scientist, and I moved towards the arts, creating abstract art, as well as getting involved in different meditation modalities. So actually one of the vision I have is to connect these worlds, to make them talk with each other again and understand that we are all talking in different languages but about the same thing.
Well, like I mentioned previously, I'm an actor. So my life's ambition is to become the first Jamaican to win an Oscar. Yeah, that's a dream.
My favourite animal? I guess it has to be a hamster, really. As a child, we had a hamster, and I just fell in love with it. I just used to love the way how he used to run around the wheel all day and end up in the same place. It was fantastic. Yeah.
That's a hard question. I think if I think now hard enough, I would say whales. They are so big and majestic, and I remember when I was a child, I went to a swimming pool and we received awards depending on how deep you could go and grab some round shaped weights. It was, I think, training for children. And I really enjoyed diving deep as I could. And it was quite symbolic, I think, for my own life as well to dive deep. So when I actually played that game, I managed to be one of the final ones who managed to go the deepest, and I received a whale award. So I think this is where my love for whales started.
My favorite animal is going to be a lion. I'm a child of Disney. I grew up watching Disney Channel and all the Disney movies. So after seeing The Lion King, I'm like, yeah, this is my spirit animal. So yeah, I'd say the lion is my favorite animal.
No, not really. I just want to say thanks for this opportunity, and if you haven't met me yet, I look forward to meeting you all very, very soon, no doubt. Summer's coming now, so terrace parties and canal parties, etc. look very, very imminent.
I would say I'm really happy and grateful that I could find this community in London, because I spent the first year of the lockdown in a big house with a garden, with a more isolated environment, and seeing the open-mindedness and the creativity that is happening in the building is truly refreshing me, and I'm very grateful to be here. So thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Old Oak. You've been my home for 4 years now, nearly 4 years.
Wow.
And yeah, I had some good memories in this building, some fun times, and look forward to some more. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. There's so many amazing people who are living in this building. And Marlon. No, Marlon's cool. So if you want to be included in our resident profile in future months, just put your details in the Facebook or YouTube feed and we'll get in touch. Yeah, as Gareth said on the previous VT, this is the purpose of the show, is to, show people and celebrate our community. It's a really good way of people in the building knowing you and having something to, sort of talk to you about, rather than being a stranger in the lift. You could be one of the soap opera cast members. Yeah, it just makes life here so much more fun. It is a community. Yeah, so let's check out. First of all, there is a comment from Joe Ponsford, who's coming all the way from Ireland, Belfast. So he's tuning in. Hi, Joe. And what is it he's saying? He said, as much as I would love the recycling plant to have their hours of operation restricted to normal times, so he's contacted the council. They said the site can operate freely as it likes, due to it being here before we were here, and the council wouldn't look into it as it limits the recycling plant's revenue. I think we have a battle on our hands then. Who's up for a battle? Let's make this a collective crusade and quash the evil empire on Star Wars Day. That is the recycling plant. Who's up for the challenge? Put a comment below. Or is it just me and Lisa? Yeah, tell us more of your views on this. This is war. And let's check out more of what you guys said about living here at Old Oak when I thrust a camera in your face this weekend.
So I've lived at the Collective for nearly 5 years now. I moved in September 2016. I think one of the best things about the collective is its people. In fact, yes, it's got to be the people. We are a fantastic community. We do things together. There have been some amazing events. I would say that I've made some friends probably for life. The team who help facilitate things for us are always so friendly and helpful. I think there's just nothing not to like. Well, okay, maybe things go wrong from time to time, power cuts, misses, whatever, but it's just a wonderful place to live, and I would highly recommend it.
Well, I like living here because there's lots of lovely people that you can talk to every day. There's companionship that you get from it. There's lots of activities to do. And, the rooms are cramped, which means I have to be forcefully kicked out of my room to socialise with other people. So, pros and cons, eh?
I moved in just before the second lockdown. I feel like most of my time in the collective has been in lockdown, but it's still been a great way to make friends. I didn't know that many people in London before moving here, so it's just been an amazing opportunity to meet new people. And to be honest, I think I've made some friends for life. So that is by far the best thing about living here.
I love the fact that, when you're having a bit of an off day, you can just get out of your room and you're always going to meet someone, and there's always someone that can perk you up, and just a lot of like-minded people that live here, really.
Well, so there's always something going on. It's always busy, chaotic in some respects as well, but still pretty nice. And it's a good place to live.
The people, I think that's what makes the collective. Fun, interesting minds. I met some really good friends here. Started some nice ideas. It's just people from different backgrounds. I just love a good story. Love a good story.
Well, the social aspect of it, I guess. Yeah, that the events, you can meet new people every week or so. It's really good.
What I love about living here is the fact that there's always someone around to play board games. You're never really truly alone because there's a community around you, and genuinely the people care for you, and that's a really lovely thing. As an adult, I think sometimes it's hard to make friends outside of school and work. And this is a great place where you meet people from different backgrounds, different industries, and it's just genuinely lovely. So I'm grateful I moved here, especially during the times that we're in.
Oh, thank you to everyone that sort of shared their thoughts and feelings on Old Oak. I thought, your answer is very heartfelt. I just dragged you guys away from the party and thrust the camera in your face, and you spoke from the heart, without any prompting. So thanks for that. And here's to all you people, because like most of you said, it's the people in this building that make this building a home. It's just like bricks and facilities, isn't it? But it is the people, the warmth of the people, the fact we all care about each other that makes this place so amazing. And just to put my sort of angle on this, I think if you work in the centre of London every day, we must pass on average about 2,000, 3,000 people. And if you haven't got a place like this to come home to, I think London or any big city can very quickly make you feel irrelevant, squashed, lonely. Whereas when, so that's kind of, you leave all that behind, where as soon as you finish work and you come back here, you walk in the door, straight away you got smiley faces, people who talk to you, and any issues you got at work can quickly be, just put on hold. And this place is amazing. Thank you. Happy 5th birthday, Collective. Just go back to some comments. Sally says, get Grogu on the case, regards to recycling plant. That's Baby Yoda. Anyone that looks at the Facebook feed knows Sally loves Baby Yoda. And Sarah said, Joe, oh God, I've just got an email. It's now blocked the comments. Good timing, Outlook. Sarah Rawston, lovely Sarah. Joe's right about the recycling plant, but they have restricted hours and they shouldn't be operating outside of those hours. Surely there's noise pollution issues. We're on the case. Yes, so let's go over to Lisa and Diego now to see what's happening with my dinner. What's happening with my dinner?
Hi.
It is not your dinner, but it is getting there. We have here the asparagus together with some Grana Padano cheese, and on top of it we are putting the salmon, the smoked salmon, and we will put the leaves of sage there for decoration.
This guy knows what he's doing. Okay, so
What's cooking
Lisa,
on the
what, have
floor?
you chopped anything else up since?
So here, this will take a little bit more. This is like, I'd say, to be fair, it doesn't have a name, but it is a stew with a few veggies. Here they are cooking the potatoes and the carrots and these other guys. And here we have the chicken with the mushrooms, and we did add some wine to it, which was the best part of the cooking, but you missed that.
Well, so that's the no-name stew. Maybe we make that our competition. Who's got a name for the stew? What should we call that stew? Put your comments below. So yeah, so I think we're close to wrapping up the show now. Lisa, do you want to say anything? Have you got anything to say?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Let's see.
You're able to smell it. I can't smell it through the through the screen. So yeah, so next month, you're going to see between now and the next show, you are going to see posters going up around the building about the Old Oak Talent Show. We are doing a talent show 2021. There's already a very, how shall I describe it? A very vibrant personality in the building that wants to do a music extravaganza of his recording talent on the terrace. So we're going to plan that for further into the month of May. Anyone else that wants to share their talent, whether it's musical or anything, I don't know, you know, if you do strange gargling, anything, we're going to tell you how you can enter our talent show. And of course, we've got the LGBTQ plus blind date show, which is coming up. That's going to be mid-June, but we're going to start promoting that soon. So yeah, so we are back. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're back on Tuesday, the 1st of June, 7:15. Have a really good month. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. See you later.